So today I'd like to do a 20-minute challenge with some of this Tallahatta quartzite I got from my buddy Jonathan Johnson. And I know it's got a seam here that I need to get out, but otherwise this should be some really nice material. And I haven't done a 20-minute challenge in quite some time, so I figure why not start now? Let's get a little sip of Mountain Dew to get us started here. And let's get to it. So we have 20 minutes to make a finished point out of this particular rock here. My buddy Marshall here is sitting down with me. I'm gonna wait till we hit the minute mark. You can fast forward the 10 seconds it takes if you like. And while you do, I'll show you. Been working on some coral pieces. And, all right, I gotta get ready. 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Okay. Won't be doing a lot of explaining, but will be doing a lot of napping. Flint napping, that is. Tallahatta is one of my favorite materials to work just because it's unique. You don't see a lot of it being worked. Mainly because it's certainly no obsidian. It's not the easiest stuff to work, but it can be if you know what you're doing and you have some practice with it. And so I usually get mine from Jonathan Johnson. I've just about always gotten mine from him. He does these medium boxes where you can buy spalls of Tallahatta, and I always love shouting him out because he has some great rock. But I figure why not try this challenge again, because I haven't done one in quite a while, and well, y'all seem to like it, so. Chop that edge. See if we can't round the corner here. Oh yeah. Chop a little more. There we are. So for 20 minutes, there's only so much you can do. But there is something I can do. It is feasible. Now, through my years of working, I've tried a lot of different Tallahatta. And there are those who have some decent stuff here, those who have some decent stuff there, but Jonathan seems to have everything that I need. So usually I just go to him, and I know a lot of you like to ask my sources, so I generally don't mind sharing them. I find him on Facebook in some of the Flintknapping groups. If you don't have Facebook, well, maybe shoot me an email and I can get you up with him somehow. My email is gulfcoastnapping@gmail.com. But as we whittle this down, we got to start thinking of what we can make in the allotted time frame. What is it that we can make? Well, there's certainly a number of things that come to mind. Pickwick is one of them. I like my Pickwicks. Savannah River is always a staple, but I always seem to make those, so maybe not this time. That was a good one. I've made a Clovis in times past, and honestly, paleos are kind of the way to go when you don't have much time, because you don't have to fiddle around with intricate stuff. You can just kind of nap your shape out, and your shape is, generally speaking, the point you're going to end up with. So let's see here. What to do? I haven't made a Simpson out of Tallahatta. Could do that. This is a tricky one here. Oh, we got it though. This stuff works well if you get good quality stuff. Just make sure you abrade and you'll be solid. Good flake. All right. Getting somewhere. That was good. That was good. What time are we at? Okay, we're at about 7 minutes. But the bifacing's the easy part. Hard part is everything else. See, I didn't quite abrade that right. That was my fault there. I have to shoot from this direction to catch it. And I isolate a little platform here. Isolate it a little more. And a little more. Got a good platform to catch our hinge. Little there. A little there. A little bit there. And here. There we go. And here. And here. To catch it on the other end, don't have time. Let's go down the sides and bopper. You see our shape so far. We're already almost halfway, so got to be aware of that. And so usually when I'm halfway, I have to start thinking about final shape. What's the final shape of this gonna be? And then the last 5 minutes I have to notch and do what else needs to be done. Now this challenge kind of comes from a challenge that we have at some of the nap ins. If any of you are familiar with the Silver River nap in, that's really the only one I've gone to. But I know they have this little speed event at other shows. Usually they're about 10 minutes, but for a large piece like this, to even somewhat do it justice, figured I'd allow myself 10 minutes instead, or 20 minutes instead rather. Can't really afford many mistakes. But I love Tallahatta, and I grew up on Alabama Coastal, which is close to the Tallahatta Formation, but not the same. And of course, with how rough raw coastal is, I gravitated towards Tallahatta pretty easily because most of Tallahatta I worked was kind of cruddy. But then I started getting some from Mr. Jonathan, and I realized, well, maybe I should start working this some more because it really is nice. What time are we at? 12 minutes, a little over 12. All right, I gotta quit fooling around with thinning and get to the shape. Just about have to. Time really gets away from you in these things. Normally I'd like to isolate that, and that would have gone way further and done way better. But I'm about just going to say to myself, go ahead and just make a little blade shape, and then figure out what we want to do from there. I want to isolate that so bad. That hinge wouldn't have been there either. All right, 14 minutes. So technically I have another minute to get the shape exactly right. like these little things aren't timed per se, but I kind of got a mental clock of how long it takes me. And it's not like I do this often. Well, I nap often, but I know how long it can take me to do some of these other steps. Boy, I'd love to isolate that. Don't have time. I have to isolate this one. It's kind of an important hit. Yeah, that did good. It left the base thick. Oh boy, I feel the time crunching. So we started with a minute on the clock. So we should end around, there we are. 1 minute after, or 21 minutes. See, that'd be where I'd go down the line, but just cannot do it. So, what to do in these last 4 minutes? What to do? I imagine what I'll do is straighten up the blade edge. Oh, there's so many hits I need to take. There's our cop. It's like 9 o'clock at night. And there's always a cop. Always. You can always count on it. Just about every video I make. You can go back and test it too. Alright. Yep. Okay. How about we do something really weird? I'm just gonna wing this so crazily. Yep, okay, so that broke. Okay, so we don't have time. What we're gonna do is make a pick whip. That's all we got time for. What do we got? 2 minutes? Okay, I just don't have time for much. Let's do this. At least I got, what, a minute? At least trying to make the base look presentable. And probably get the shape a little better. What are we at? 15 seconds. Can't really do much. Probably time right there. Yeah, that's time. Okay, well, it's translucent. But we got us, oh, hopefully this has been focusing the whole time. If not, that would really stink. But got us a, oh, come on. Excuse me, hopefully this is focusing. All right, so we got a little Pickwick. Nothing too wild, too fancy, too crazy, but not bad for 20 minutes, I'd say. You can see right through it. And yeah, just some old Jonathan Johnson material. Feel free to hit him up on Facebook. He's in most of the groups. And I can tell I got a lot of thinning left to do on this, so maybe I'll do that here in a second. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you guys and gals, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace. All right, so a quick little addition here. This is kind of the final point. Ended up finishing it up and turned out really, really nice. Just a paper thin Tallahatta Quartzite Pickwick, and it is see-through. I don't know if the video will capture that, but that's not even the brightest light I have. But yeah, really happy with it, and I might even sell it. So reach out to me at gulfcoastnapping@gmail.com, and might be available. So all right, guys, thanks for watching, and y'all have a blessed day. Marshall's ready to go. Here he is. Ready to go? Yeah, he's ready to go. All right, guys, take care. Thanks.